Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Gemini. All Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Gemini in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to know? Okay, first of all, I feel like somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to reach out and share some ideas with you. You may be getting a message from work or some kind of work email, something you've been working. Yeah, this is definitely related to money. So there's a money message coming in. Somebody wants to talk to you about money. Somebody wants to talk to you about investing. Maybe you get the job, you get an email, it tells you got the job. Maybe it's like you're looking for a home. It's about your house. It's about your finances. It's about your wealth. It's about your pentacles, your physical material possessions, and your body. So this is something you don't see coming with the moon card here. This is something that's hidden from you. You don't see it yet. Your intuition might be telling you that it's on the way, but it looks like you're still working and you're meant to continue. Yeah, there's your message right there. There's your Eight of Wands. Direct, open, honest communication. This is a message incoming. Temperance, being patient, focused on your work. Okay, so this is a really straightforward, I think. It's like, here you are, busy, focused on your work, being quiet or cautious or reserved, or just, yeah, quietly focusing on your work, being very patient, understanding that everything comes in divine timing. I've got Pisces and Sagittarius here, a lot of Virgo and Capricorn as well, possibly Libra. But I just see you like waiting. You're waiting, you're focused on your work, you're keeping something to yourself, you're working on it behind the scenes, in private, quietly, and then you get this communication incoming. We'll get clarification on that. All right. Let's clarify. This Queen of Pentacles could be talking to you. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy, especially Virgo here. Talking to you about this new idea. It's genius, it's brilliant, it's very intelligent. But this could also be somebody that can be a little bit, I'm getting like a mutable, changeable, they change their mind sometimes. This is somebody who might change their mind a lot. Or it's talking about changing your mind as you get new information and new ideas that come in. They don't let anything hold them back. I just heard not even a schedule, okay? They can't be limited. They're not limited in their thinking. It's like unlimited creative potential in your mind to make something happen. So it's like you're becoming liberated from ideas that keep you stuck or stagnant or something. Like you're pushing forward in your work. You have something that you do. Maybe you work from home, something you do independently, possibly at home, like a craft or a talent or a skill that you have. And you're looking at trying to sell your stuff on eBay or Etsy or whatever. And it looks like you're getting really positive response from your audience because you're putting out a really good product. I see you building up your inventory. I see you building up your skills, using your skills and putting them into practice, and you get better at it and you really get a lot out of this. You gain what you give. Like you're going to get out of this as much as you put into it. The more you work on it, the more consistent you are, the better response you will get. Like on YouTube channel, if you've got one, you've got to be consistent. And the more you put into it, the more consistent you are, the better results you get from it. So I see you being very consistent with your work, putting out really good product and getting a really good response from people. And I also get the sense that this is something you're working on privately behind the scenes in quiet. You kept this to yourself. And then there's the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. So it's like you've got ESP. You've got extrasensory perception. You're like psychic. You have a very strong intuition that you listen to it. You have an inner monologue, you can hear it, and it's talking to you. It's like, okay, now you're also getting a message here. So this is what you're looking forward to, is hearing back from somebody, and you're creating something original. You're really serious. This is possibly a Capricorn, somebody with moon in Sagittarius or Capricorn, or we've got Aries here as well. The moon here also represents Cancer. Very receptive energy. So, I'm getting like a strong psychic sense off of this, because you had the moon card there as well. You're following your intuition. You're being guided towards doing this. You're waiting for some kind of message to come in. You're going to get this message. I think, yeah, again, with the Four of Pentacles, it's about being reliable, having integrity, being structured, but not too rigid. You want to still be kind of flexible. So I see a good balance of being rigid and structured, but also being flexible and open to new ideas. Because somebody definitely wants to talk to you. I think they want to work with you, collaborate with you, or they want to purchase your product. This is like an invitation. So it's like soliciting. That's the word that's coming to mind. Like somebody asks you for your service. Asking you, yeah, you have customers and they like your product. They like what you do. You're very creative. And you've been doing this kind of behind the scenes. I see you having like a side project, side hustle, or like a hobby. You can make a lot of money off of this hobby if you just keep doing it, and you're going to get better at it. The more you do, the more you practice, the better you get. And the better the product, the more customers you get, and then you can be consistent and keep showing up and keep doing it, and you're going to profit. You're going to make money. And this may be clothing, jewelry, anything. Like Queen of Pentacles is like that. She's like clothing, jewelry, you know, I'm seeing the necklace around the High Priestess's neck right here. So it's like you may have a very, like a tarot card channel, or a very successful crystals, beads, like you do something with beads or crystals or necklaces or jewelry that's psychic or spiritual. This is what I'm trying to say, like a spiritual creativity. If this is resonating with you, then this is your confirmation that your spiritual crystals shop, your tarot card crystal shop thing is actually a really good idea, and you should go for it. You're getting some kind of psychic breakthrough or psychic message, and you're listening to it. And I get that some people are not necessarily going to understand what you're doing and how successful it's going to be, but you shouldn't let that hold you back. If some kind of like Capricorn energy is, you know, because it's unconventional, yeah, what you're doing is unconventional. And some people maybe don't see how this is going to be profitable. They're like, why do you waste your time doing that when you could get a real job? But you're being told and guided to maybe ignore those people. Okay, they might have a point, some of them, some of the time, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't go for it. Right? Like, okay, they might be right in some ways. Like, you do need money to survive, but like, I'm just saying, don't let people demonize you and distract you and make you change your mind. Somebody, yeah, because you would regret it. You'd regret it. You're going to be very happy with the outcome. You're going to make some money off of this. If money is what you need right now, then that's what's coming towards you. And don't we all? Yeah. So this is going to be the end of your worrying. You're going to feel a lot better. I think you would regret it if you did not go for it. You've got to go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let any limited thinking, limited ideas, other people's limiting opinions. Just don't. That's why I think maybe don't share this with everybody. Let it blossom within you. Allow your psychic space to blossom. You need your own office, maybe your own special area or room or whatever. You need your own shed in the backyard, whatever you need. Like, that's where you go in your office and you shut the door and you can quietly focus on your work if that's something that's available to you. I'm getting that energy in this reading right now. I feel like I'm connecting to somebody who needs their own space, and they've got to be able to have all of their equipment or all their supplies and space and time to work on this and make their inventory and make their product and sell it on Etsy and then make some money. You're going to get profit off of this. You're going to profit from this. So you'll want to have like a financial plan. So your supplies should cost maybe like 1/3 of the price that you ask for the product. If it costs you $10 in supplies to make a necklace, then you want to sell that necklace for at least $30. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like you can profit off of this, but then you've got to calculate like what's your labor worth. If you're selling crochet blankets, crochet can take days. It can take hours, 20 hours to make something, So you got to factor in, okay, well, if I get paid $10 an hour times, you know what I mean? Like, I'm picking up on that energy right now. I'm channeling this energy of somebody who's doing that sort of financial planning, working from home, working on some kind of craft or skill, developing your craft or skill and profiting off of it, and following this intuition and getting this message, like a psychic message. It's a message that comes from within, but it's also people are contacting you, emailing you, like asking for orders. They're placing orders with you and you're fulfilling the orders. And I just see you getting these emails, and I see you having an Etsy store. Whoever I'm connecting to is like, you have an Etsy store, or you're trying to, or you're going to, you're planning on it, you're thinking about it, and you're being encouraged right now to follow that intuition, because it's going to lead you to money. And you need money because everybody needs money to survive. Yes, you do a good job. You put out a good product and you charge a fair price, and people will buy it. People love necklaces. People love crafty things all the time. Sun catchers, whatever speaks to you. But I would say keep it to yourself until you build it up to a certain point. Give it space to bloom. Keep it sort of quiet on the down low. Working behind the scenes on this, being kind of reserved and focused on the work, quietly building up your inventory. And then once you've got your inventory and everything set up, that's when you can start to maybe promote this to your friends and family on Facebook. You can, I don't know. I just think, you can go to like the farmer's market or something, whatever you do. I just see you working on your inventory, building this up, and then putting it out there and making money off of it. It's that simple. But again, like working on it very quietly until it's finished. Like, don't share it before it's finished, because you want to respect your process, respect your product, and you don't share too much of it before it's finished. But I do see you sharing it. Maybe you've got an Instagram or a YouTube or social media somewhere. There's definitely Four of Swords. Like, this is very relaxing. This is a very relaxing craft for you to do. And it's, again, reiterating keeping things quiet. Somebody's being very quiet about this. Very balanced, peaceful approach. So this is very peaceful. This is a very peaceful thing for you to do. And there's fairness here as well. So it's like being fair to yourself and charging a fair price. Your prices are fair. You can find a price that's fair to you. It's a win-win situation for everybody. The customer's happy. You're happy. This is a win-win outcome for everybody. I think maybe there's some anxiety or fear involved, or somebody else. I feel like maybe somebody doubts this somehow. Somebody in your environment may be kind of like negative about this for some reason. Like, oh, that's not gonna work. Like, or there's like a voice in your head where maybe like your parents are judgmental people, and they'd be like, oh, that's not gonna work. But like now you're saying it to yourself subconsciously. It is gonna work, actually. As your humble tarot card reader, I will say that actually, yes, it is going to work, and that voice is wrong. And if you just be consistent and put out a good product and charge a fair price, people will buy it, and it's totally worth it, and it's very relaxing. It's something that you enjoy doing. It's a nice, beautiful thing that you do. There's no harm in it whatsoever. You have your hobby, you have your side hustle, you have your small business, and it's growing and you're gaining a lot from it, and it's just going to get better. And you're going to have some kind of creative breakthrough when it comes to this. Some kind of psychic, spiritual upgrade comes from this. So it's not just money, it's spiritual and emotional well-being as well. You feel really good about yourself. There's a peaceful, quiet energy here, and I just love that. I do. I feel like I'm connecting with somebody who's just like kind of quietly minding their own business, working on their thing, doing their work, and growing, maturing, and gaining a lot from it, personally and financially. So I just love that for you. Yeah, I see that coming in. You get a message coming soon about this. People want to contact you for your services or your goods or your products or whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a service or a product. I just see it being very, very good for you financially and emotionally, and take good care of your health, get enough rest and sleep. Queen of Pentacles always talks about that. I saw the Four of Swords. It's a very healing thing. You're going to heal. Like, it heals your heart, it heals your mind and body to have a little extra money. You can spend it on clothing or nutrition or food or whatever you want, bills. It just makes you feel good. You look good. It looks good on you. This money looks good on you. Your jewelry looks good on you. Whatever it is that you do, it's a really good look. And I love that. This is a very positive financial reading for you. Okay, that's what I've got for you today, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was a service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.